Aquarius, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 1st to the 7th of August. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Aquarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge for the first week of August, Aquarius, is the Five of Pentacles. I think Gemini also got the Five of Pentacles, so some of you could be dealing with a Gemini as well too. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords here in reverse. So what this is indicating to me with the Ace of Swords here in reverse, you've wanted to get some sort of information. There's something here that's not clear to you. This could have a lot to do with someone who ghosted you, left you, or disconnected from something, or maybe you're finding it hard to disconnect from something. We're going to clarify your challenge and see more about this in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So in the recent past, I do feel like there was a lot of anxiety surrounding a person that you were in love with. I do feel like this person that you were in love with, this could be you or your person. I feel with the Queen of Cups, this is your person. For some of you, this is you, but some of you are dealing with maybe an earth sign. I'm getting a Taurus, Virgo, maybe another Aquarius. I'm getting Libra here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There was a lot of anxiety and questioning this love offer in the past. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Knight of Swords. So in the present moment, I really strongly feel there's some sort of restrictive energy, okay, either taking place for you right now in the present moment. It's almost like you want to release yourself from self-inflicted binds. And you need to be careful here, Aquarius, because there's some sort of situation in your life where you're determined to get something. You have a goal in the present moment. You want it. You're like, yeah, this is what I want. I'm determined to get it. But you need to make sure that you're making some sort of strategic plan, because a lot of you in the present moment are just rushing into something without thinking about it. And that may have some sort of detrimental consequences. So intuitively, that's what I'm feeling you need to know. Either way, there is an opportunity for you to get to this goal. Okay. And I feel like the goal is the Emperor. Some of you want stability in your life, okay? This could be stability in a home, stability in a relationship, stability in a job. This is what you want. But you need to make sure when you're going towards it, you're going towards it in a strategic manner. You're an air sign, which means you're supposed to use your mind logically, okay? Not haphazardly, but logically, okay? And we're going to talk more about that in a moment for you. Now, in the near future, we have the Queen of Swords, the Star, and the Eight of Cups. Wow. Major, major, major change is happening here in the near future. Now, one of the things that I did look online, even though this is the first week of August, there's a major change that's happening with your ruler and Taurus, okay? So the North Node in Taurus and Uranus, your ruler is Uranus. So because it is, I believe it's conjuncting the North Node in Taurus, there's significant sudden changes that are happening for you, which has kind of led you into this place of choosing in the near future to walk away from something. You're accepting the fact that something here is not clear and you're choosing to walk away from it. And here you are, Queen of Swords. And it says, I protect what matters to me. So you're healing here in the near future, and you are making some sort of future plans after you decide to emotionally disconnect from something here that you know is not for you. And of course, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, like I said, was the Ace of Swords in reverse. Something in regards to your life is not clear. And no matter how much you try to get clear on this situation, you come to terms with the fact that you may never know about this situation. And that may be what pushes you, Aquarius, to completely move forward in the near future. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician, the Two of Swords, and the Death. Yeah. So your biggest challenge is the fact that someone here has left you, okay, or abandoned you or disconnected from you, okay? I do feel like ever since this person left or disconnected, you have the Death card here. So maybe there was some sort of major transformation, death, disconnection here, and you're trying to manifest something. It's almost like this situation that ended forced you into this place of needing to create. It's like, I need to create my reality, create what I want. Now, there's also an energy here of you not accepting, okay, very important message. There's something here, Aquarius, about you not accepting an ending. It's been difficult for you to accept it. And ever since this ending happened, you've become very closed off. You've been in this place of feeling like you're not supported. You feel like you're alone, and that's not true. You're not alone. The Magician is a representation of the possibilities around you, okay? It's not only what you see in the physical realm, even though the physical realm is very much comfortable to us, being in the 3D and being in these physical bodies, there's something here about you needing to look beyond that. And that's why the Magician's here, because you're being called to, one, accept something here that came to an end by completely disconnecting from it, okay? And also being able to recognize why you're closed off. Are you closed off because of an ending? Are you closed off because someone left you? Why? And are you allowing this experience that you went through to affect your ability to manifest and create what it is that you want? So this is about you not allowing, okay? And even though it's intense, when something ends or there's a disconnect, it is intense. It is intense. But the question is, are you using that to create what you want, or are you allowing it to debilitate you? Because whenever something happens to us and it's negative or it's challenging to accept, that situation should be able to make us stronger. It should be able to help us manifest even more. And that's going to be your biggest challenge. You can choose to remain being closed off and feeling like a victim, or you can choose to say, I am the Magician. No matter what happens to me, I know that everything that's happening outside of me is part of the greater good. It is part of the process that I need to go through. So you're learning not to allow a negative situation in your life that has literally brought you into this place of being closed off to affect your ability to manifest and continue to create what it is that you want. Okay, that's what I'm seeing as your challenge. I know it's a deep, deep message. All right, so let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords in the recent past. So the Nine of Swords is clarified by you have the Sun, the Three of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. You see, the Wheel of Fortune, whenever it shows up in your reading, you know what it means? It means that it's part of your destiny. It means that something here is changing within your favor, whether you look at it from a negative standpoint or a positive standpoint. Everything that's happening to you is part of your journey. And in the recent past, I feel like somebody here hurt you. They put you in a third-party situation. You couldn't trust them. It came to light. You found this out, and you may have felt very bad here in the past. Like, why isn't this working out? Why did this happen to me? Why is this taking place? Tell me more about the Queen of Cups in the recent past for Aquarius. So you have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. So in the recent past, you did try to have maybe a new beginning with this person, but even though you tried to have a new beginning with this person, and by the way, there was a lack of communication, you were on and off with this person, you still had trust issues, or this person still had trust issues. Take it as it resonates. Somebody here hurt somebody, broke somebody's heart, and that led you and this person into a place of, yes, having a new beginning, but the new beginning did not feel like the same old relationship from the past. So whenever there's trust issues, whenever someone cheats, lies, whenever somebody is stepping out of the relationship, whatever the case may be, and that other person doesn't know that that's happening, it really creates some sort of stain on the relationship. And I feel like that's what happened here in the recent past between you and this person. That's what led you to this place, Aquarius, of the Seven of Pentacles, which means constantly being in your head about whether or not you wanted to continue investing into this in the past, okay? So this is what I'm seeing here in the past. Now, in the present moment, you want to release yourself from something. And it could be you releasing yourself from the impact of some sort of disconnect, okay? It could be an impact from a death. I'm getting a physical death. Maybe somebody here passed on, okay? You're trying to release yourself from this because there's something here, Aquarius, about you feeling after this ending, after this person leaving, after you being forced to somewhat accept the fact that something here stopped working, You are really taking action very quickly on a goal that you want, but you also feel there's some sort of hesitation or restrictive energy. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords in the present moment for Aquarius. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Strength. You have the King of Cups and the Three of Wands. So in the present moment, like I said, you want to move forward. This is what you want. You are the Knight of Swords, by the way, in the present moment. I choose my battles carefully. So you're so quick to move forward in your life. And there's something here about a specific person, okay? A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Leo here, maybe an Aries, okay? You're determined to be with this person. This person, it looks like they're offering you love and you're quick to move forward with them. But one of the things that you need to be careful of, Aquarius, is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is also part of your energy, is what I'm getting. Tell me what the important message is here for Aquarius in the present moment. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, which is in reverse in terms of what you don't see coming, and the Six of Cups. You still need to release something here from your past. There's some sort of situation from your past that you need to get really clear on. Why do you remain being in this place and, you know, restricting yourself, creating some sort of mental anguish for yourself? You need to get really clear on why something here from the past did not work out. Was it not part of your destiny? And if it wasn't, maybe this was teaching you, Aquarius, especially in the present moment, how to be strong. One of the messages that I had for Libra, which is very similar to your reading, is the reason why negative experiences that you classify as being negative happens to you. Do you want to know why? I can tell you why. The reason why it's happening for you is because you're learning how to have strength within difficult situations. And you may say to yourself, well, it shouldn't happen like this. I shouldn't have to go through this. And you're right, you shouldn't. But your soul has called to experience that. Okay. And I'm going to tell you one thing. If you see somebody here in the present moment that you really like, rushing towards them and not being in a place of healing yourself and releasing yourself from something that happened here in the past, it could be some of you, there's a situation that happened in the past and you blame yourself. You're like, oh, it's my fault, this and that. And you constantly put yourself in this box and it's like you condemn yourself. You got to stop doing that. It wasn't your fault. This needed to happen for a reason. Once you're able to completely release yourself from these inflicting binds that are associated with your past, and it doesn't matter what happened in your past, something happened to affect your ability to really be grounded. Once you deal with that, your energy is going to change. And in order for you to be able to completely move towards this person, I feel like this is a person, it could be a goal that you have, whatever it is that you want to move towards, you need to make sure you're in the right energy to attract this, to have this, not rushing towards it without thinking, because all that's going to do is create some sort of issues. So what is the important message here about the Emperor? You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the World. Yeah. So it's like there's something here you need to work through. Like I said, you need to work through some sort of devastating ending or traumatic experience that you went through. And once you do that, you're going to be able to prepare yourself to attract the stability that you're looking for. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius, in the present moment. Now, let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, things get really interesting for you because you have the Eight of Cups here. And with the Eight of Cups here, it's indicating to me that you are accepting a situation without resistance and you are choosing to mentally, emotionally disconnect from it. Tell me what the important message is here for Aquarius with the Queen of Swords. What's the important message? So the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So in the near future, I do feel like you are choosing to move on. You are going to possibly be attracting someone here who's going to offer you love. These offers that are coming in the near future are casual, but it's a start. It's a start. These opportunities are a start to get you to where you actually want to be. So what is it that you're walking away from and or emotionally disconnecting from here in the near future with the Eight of Cups? So you have the Four of Pentacles, you have the King of Swords, and you have the Lovers. You're choosing to walk away from this idea that a specific person or situation in your life was for you. You're realizing and recognizing that by releasing this situation and completely emotionally letting it go, it's going to make room for something bigger and better for you to come in the future. And it's also a part of your healing process, Aquarius, because you know that holding on to something really, a lot of you, I'm going to tell you something, and this is really going to click for some of you. The reason why something here that you've wanted to happen for quite some time hasn't happened is because you're holding on to something from the past. Bottom line, you're holding on to something from the past. You continue to hold on to it with your mind, with your emotions, and in the near future that changes, which is beautiful. And that is a part of your healing process. So it's like you're moving closer and closer to what is actually for you. It says, I'm inspired and positive about the future. You're inspired and you're positive about the future because now you've made room for the future. You've made room. So the star is clarified by, wow. The star is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles. So in the near future, you're attracting the love that you've always wanted. You see the Emperor there? Remember, the Emperor was in the present moment. Exactly what I told you. So in the near future, you're attracting the stability that you want. The money, the house, the family, the relationship, all of this, whatever it is that you're desiring in the near future, it's coming in for you. It's coming in for you because you've now learned to disconnect from what is not yours. You don't, Aquarius, always have to make sense of things. You're always in this place of trying to make sense of everything. You don't need to always make sense of everything. All you have to do is recognize when something is for you and when it's not for you. And when it's not for you, you know that something better is coming in. And that's what I see happening for you. Okay, so let's get some advice for you. Wow, what an interesting reading for you. And it's interesting, right? Because the sun is going to be in your 7th house. If you're a rising Aquarius, the sun is going to be in your 7th house, which means your relationships, your business goals, all of that is going to be activated during the month of August, okay? Especially during the first week of August. So let's get some advice. You have the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So Aquarius, your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize when something is for you and when it's not for you. This is about you completely making new plans as if you already have what it is that you want. There's something here about you having a very, very big goal, and it is 100% possible for you to have this, but you need to work on your meditation. You need to work on your energy. You need to work on making plans to move into this new direction. And once you make plans to actually move into this new direction, and really focus on meditating and what you need to do to get there, that's when it's going to happen. You need to pretend, okay? Your biggest piece of advice here, Aquarius, is to pretend as if it's already done, as if it already has happened for you. Live your life as if you already have what it is that you want, and guess what? It's going to come in for you, okay? So, Aquarius, what I have for you, I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.